Let's go. We two can make it one love, alright. Yeah. We two can make it one love, alright. 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 We two can make it one love. Let's get it. We two can make it one love, alright.
Welcome, kings and queens, to We Two Can Make It All Right. I'm Tara.
And I'm Reg, a voice from the streets.
This show represents voices of the people. We agree to disagree on various topics: music, society, culture, politics, world events, you name it. But we do not tolerate defamation to anyone's character. Speak facts, and we can show no talk. You know what? I need to refer to Leviticus 26 and 30 today, which says, I then will destroy your high places and cut down your incense altars and heap your remains on the remains of your idols, for my soul shall honor you. Whew. With all that's taking place before our eyes, man, it's time to listen, because God is speaking.
Yeah.
He is speaking. And, boy, I tell you, for the many of you that's out there in the trenches fighting every day against this COVID-19 community, just for change, we salute you and thank you. Humbleness is a part of the light given. Don't believe me? Think of a struggle during your test, completing your testimony. All right now. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
All right. Watch out now. All right. Okay, so today's show, I got some kings in the building. When I say kings, I got kings in the building.
Yes, we do.
This show is based on the creation of and redemption of the largest street family in history, speaking truth and redemption. Let me let this brother from my left introduce himself first.
Okay. Blessings to everyone.
Blessings.
Blessings.
My official title is Reverend Matthew Burke.
Welcome.
But I've been known for many years and still am known as preacher.
Mm-hmm.
I am a member. I am a comrade. I am sown to the 7 Crowns.
Okay.
Which has been, though we don't walk as we used to walk back in the 70s, we are 7 crowns in our hearts and in our minds and in our thinking. And we've evolved. Evolved, but 7 crowns nonetheless.
Okay.
Then my brother over here to my right.
Yeah. Excuse me. I'm Nichols. Nichols.
Well, what you do, Nichols?
Right now, I'm like unemployed like everybody else. I'm getting unemployment. Thankfully, but matter of fact, this morning I put in for wherever could afford. I put my resume in. I put my resume in fill application for this morning online. But because my boy Nacy, I think he's a director over there, assistant director or something. I'm at TA work there now.
So just doing positive things.
Yeah, they doing real good.
That's good. That's so good. I'm so honored, you guys. Your presence today is very very heartfelt, and I thank you. But let's get started, because we got a special guest also in the house that's coming on. Her name is Miss Tanya Lewis Taylor, and she is from. She's the executive director and founder of the Entertainers for Education Alliance. I Will Graduate program. So we'll be including her shortly. But let me get started here with my brothers right here. So according to legend, let us clarify, where was the Seven Crowns established? And if I may, by which individual, and how many divisions were it?
Well, we started in 48 Park. You know, the Crowns and Queens started in 48 Park. They originally started in the Bronx, South Bronx. You know, Whole Avenue, Vice Avenue, 174th Street. But Mr. Black started the Crowns out here in Queens.
Oh, okay.
You know, me, I was really known as Little Nichols. Right? I was vice president of all Little Crowns in Queens.
Oh, okay.
You know? So, you know, it was 48 Park, you know.
And then it expanded.
Yeah, it expanded.
Because then it became, like the 17th Division was in Hollis.
You
know, and though we were geographically separated by avenues.
Okay.
We were all still one. We were all Seven Crowns. And what was good about that was, I believe back in the day, in the 17th Division, you had, in the Hollis area, you had the Seven Immortals. And that's the area where Russell Simmons comes from, and Joe Simmons, Reverend One.
Right.
Yes, and Tommy Mickens, and all these, all these individuals. In fact, we used to hang out at O'Connor Park.
Okay.
I was trying to think of the name.
See?
O'Connor Park, and I used to buy ice cream for Mark Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah.
The NBA, Mark Jackson. That's what's up.
Yes, I used to buy ice cream for him. And so a lot of, because back in the days, Queens, a lot of blue collar and, for lack of a better term, high echelon individuals.
Right.
A lot of actors and doctors. And, I used to go to Brooke Benton's house and hang out with his son. Or we would go to James Brown's house and get our records, or go to Count Basie's house and swim in his pool.
Right.
And so the Seven Crowns began, as Nichols said, in the Bronx, but Mr. Black brought it to Queens. And what happened, and we were just not so willy-nilly, we Seven Crowns and that was it. No. There were drills. There were disciplines.
Wow.
There were rules, things that you could not do, things that you could do, or if you did things that you weren't supposed to do, then you had to face the gauntlet. We call it the beat up.
Okay.
Yeah. And we used to meet at St. Pius, and but it wasn't. So when you looked at us, and here's what's good about the Seven Crowns.
Right.
A lot of people ask, what good were they?
Right.
We were a family.
Absolutely.
And to a high degree, a lot of families were dysfunctional. And so we found solace with each other.
Right. And you know what? That's pretty much how gangs are started, because of the dysfunction within family. Absolutely. And they find it within that mold, which would bring me to that next question of how was the origin of that name created, the Seven Crowns? Who created that name?
Well, that came from really Vice President of all Crowns. His name was Godfather.
It was the Wild Bunch.
Jerry. It's in the Bronx. Started in the Bronx. Godfather was the president of all Crowns.
All right.
Then it was Hard Rock. He was vice president. Then Rosie's the one that went to school with Black.
Okay.
The one bought the Crowns of Queens. But I just want to say one thing though. When I say all right, a lot of people say the Little Crowns. So I was vice president of all Little Crowns in Queens. Super James, God bless him, he's president of all Little Crowns in the Bronx.
Okay.
But my thing is, a lot of people didn't realize. I said, Nick, how y'all was on Little Crowns. You Sneaky, Cat, Fat Cat, Jughead, and all y'all. How y'all, it was Little Crowns. But see, we was littler than the big crowns, put it like that.
Right.
So they just say Little Crowns.
Okay.
We never officially had, colors saying Little Crowns on it.
Right.
Okay.
We always had 7 crowns.
Right.
So everything was all incorporated, like it was.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Wow.
See, we was like,
That
we was like the big crowns hostess. All right. We was the ones that, like, no, everybody carried their own thing, but
Yeah, they think they,
but like when we used to, rob trucks on Boston Road in the Bronx or on Sutton Boulevard, because really, the Little Crowns bought the truck robbing out here to Queens from Boston Road in the Bronx. We used to ride the trucks in the Bronx, with the little crowns up there, but we was just the little ones. They're just bigger than
The
us.
younger ones.
Younger
ones out of the group.
Yeah, we was a little younger, but we did the same thing they did. You know what I mean? Because like all the stores used to break on Avenue, they had to drop us in the hole. We was the little ones.
And everyone was together.
Right.
So it really wasn't a division, but everyone was together. Because I know we would all be on 150, 150th Street in South Road, and everyone would be there.
Wow.
Everyone. And so, and I never called you Little Nichols. I would call you Nichols. It was Little Willie.
No, see, the thing about, Big Nichols, he was on the crown. So, like, after, because really, I got down with them, like, when they was just turned from the Wild Bunch. The name Wild Bunch. That was on a gang on Black Block that they had started before the 7 crime.
So you guys, it was a lot. Wow. It was a lot.
So, a lot of
And
people.
I'll tell you something else.
What's that?
There was safety.
Uh-huh.
We wreaked havoc, but there was safety. People knew you could not come in the 40 projects. You could not come around 48 Park. You could not come around and just do what you wanted to do because they knew that we were there.
Okay.
So there was safety. There was safety there. Yes, we were young, so we did crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
We did crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But our parents and our little sisters and our little brothers were able to walk up and down and play in the streets
Safely.
Right.
safely.
Because it was rules back then that they don't adhere to today.
They don't even have
Yeah.
today.
And I learned a lot about the Crowns when I was younger because I had an uncle that was in the Crowns named Butch.
Butch Martin?
Butch Martin. Yeah, that's my uncle.
Okay.
And, and I got a
You live on Black Block.
bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
On 155th.
Wow.
Yeah. But that was my uncle. I learned a lot about the Crowns through him. Even though he was a part of the Crowns, he was a family man to my cousin.
Okay.
So I got that part of him. While the Crowns got the different part. I didn't see that part, but I heard about it later.
That's my man, Butch.
Yeah.
He's the original crown, too. One of the first one.
So did the Crown start out with the intent of being a gang?
Yep.
That was the intent?
It
was gang hell.
It was a
Really?
gang hell, yeah.
Because I thought it was like, you remember them, what's the, with the red beret?
Guardian Angels.
Oh, God.
No, I thought it started like that.
no.
Oh.
Curtis Lewa? No.
See, I was trying to, I was trying to put the little halo on there. Y'all ain't even let me be great. See there?
I think I know where you got that from. I heard somebody say something like that supposed to came from somebody said that about the Bronx, how it's supposed. That ain't true though. We, like Preacher said, we came up in the gang era,
Yeah. So it was what it was.
Yeah, it was what it was,
So listen, what are some of the misconceptions that have been a part of the rumor mill about the 7 Crowns?
That we ain't care, because I say that because bringing up the date, like with all the stuff that's going on with George Floyd and all that. Because, you remember, y'all remember we went crazy over that when they killed that boy Clifford Glover.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it was, even though I say now, being older,